Hello, welcome to Daily GK Quiz 2025 session. Challenge yourself with 30 carefully selected general knowledge and current affairs questions based on latest updates. Question 1. Neeraj Chopra is a celebrated Indian athlete associated with which sport? Option A. Wrestling. Option B. Boxing. Option C. Shooting. Option D. Javelin throw. Now, take a moment to think about your answer. The correct answer is javelin throw. You've definitely seen him on TV. Neeraj Chopra is a superstar athlete who throws the javelin, which is a light spear. He made India incredibly proud by winning a gold medal for this event at the Olympics, a historic first for the country in athletics. First place medal. Question 2. The Make in India initiative has a primary goal to: Option A. Reduce agricultural imports. Option B. Boost the tourism sector. Option C. Transform India into a global design and manufacturing hub. Option D. Increase software exports. Now, take a moment to think about your answer. The correct answer is transform India into a global design and manufacturing hub. Think of its famous lion logo made of gears. This is a huge push by the government to encourage companies to build their factories and make their products right here in India. The simple goal is to create more jobs and make Made in India a globally respected brand. Question 3. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre, a pivotal event in India's freedom struggle, took place in which city? Option A. Lahore. Option B. Delhi. Option C. Amritsar. Option D. Kolkata. Now, take a moment to think about your answer. The correct answer is Amritsar. This is a tragic but very important chapter from our history books. In 1919, in the city of Amritsar, a large, peaceful crowd was trapped inside a walled garden, the Jallianwala Bagh, and fired upon by British troops. This cruel act shocked the nation and became a major turning point that strengthened the fight for independence. Question 4. What is the primary objective of the One Nation, One Election concept recently in news? Option A. To reduce the voting age to 16. Option B. To hold simultaneous elections for Lok Sabha and state assemblies. Option C. To introduce online voting for all citizens. Option D. To increase the number of seats in the parliament. Let's see if you can get this one. The correct answer is to hold simultaneous elections for Lok Sabha and state assemblies. Imagine if instead of having different state elections pop up every few months, we held all the big ones, for the central government, Lok Sabha, and all the states, at the same time. That's the whole idea. It's meant to save a ton of money and time, and let governments focus on working instead of constant campaigning. Question 5. The Gaganyaan mission, a flagship project of ISRO, is related to: Option A. A manned mission to the moon. Option B. A robotic probe to Mars. Option C. India's first human space flight mission. Option D. A satellite for deep space exploration. Let's see if you can get this one. The correct answer is India's first human space flight mission. This is a super exciting one. Gaganyaan is India's mission to send our own astronauts into space for the first time. Astronaut, a team of Indian Vyomanauts will travel to an orbit around the Earth, stay there for a few days, and then come back safely. It's a huge and prestigious step for our space program. Question 6. What does the term digital rupee or ARUPI, recently launched by the RBI, refer to? Option A. A new type of cryptocurrency. Option B. A digital token representing legal tender. Option C. A stock market index for tech companies. Option D. A government-run online payment wallet. Easy to answer. Try to answer. The correct answer is a digital token representing legal tender. Think of it as the official, digital version of the cash in your wallet. It's not a private currency like Bitcoin. Instead, it's the RBI itself issuing a rupee in a digital form. So, a digital 100 rupees is worth exactly the same as a physical 100 rupees note, and it's 100% legal and safe because the government backs it. Question 7. The S-400 Triumph missile system, frequently mentioned in news, was acquired by India from which country? Option A. USA. Option B. Israel. Option C. France. Option D. Russia. What's your guess? The correct answer is Russia. This is one of the best defensive shields in the world. The S-400 is an incredibly advanced anti-aircraft system that India bought from Russia. Its job is to protect our skies by tracking and shooting down enemy fighter jets, drones, and missiles from very far away. Shield. Question 8. What is the primary purpose of the PM Kisan scheme? Option A. To provide health insurance to farmers. Option B. To offer pension for agricultural laborers. Option C. To provide direct income support to farmers. Option D. To offer interest-free loans for crop cultivation. Easy to answer. Try to answer. The correct answer is to provide direct income support to farmers. This is a scheme that puts money directly into farmers' pockets. The government transfers 6,000 rupees every year, in 3 separate installments, directly into the bank accounts of eligible farmer families. It's meant to give them some basic financial support for their farming and household needs. Question 9. The Citizenship Amendment Act, 2019, CAA, aims to grant Indian citizenship to persecuted minorities from which of the following countries? Option A. Sri Lanka, Myanmar, and Nepal. Option B. Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan. Option C. China, Bhutan, and Myanmar. Option D. Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. Easy to answer. Try to answer. The correct answer is Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan. The CAA is a specific law focused on minorities, like Hindus, Sikhs, Christians, etc., who faced religious persecution in 3 neighboring Islamic countries, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan, and had come to India for refuge on or before a certain date. Question 10. Aditya L1 is India's first space-based observatory dedicated to studying what? Option A. Mars. Option B. The Sun. Option C. Black holes. Option D. Jupiter. Let's see if you can get this one. The correct answer is the Sun. Aditya is another name for the Sun. Sun. This ISRO mission is basically India's eye in the sky, positioned at a special point in space, called L1, to get a continuous, uninterrupted view of the Sun. Its job is to study the Sun's outer layers and solar weather. Question 11. What is the role of the Monetary Policy Committee, MPC, in India? Option A. To regulate the stock market. Option B. To determine the benchmark policy rate, repo rate. Option C. To manage the government's fiscal deficit. Option D. To oversee the functioning of commercial banks. Easy to answer. Try to answer. The correct answer is to determine the benchmark policy rate, repo rate. The MPC is a powerful team at the RBI whose main job is to control inflation, the rate at which prices rise. They do this by deciding the repo rate, which is the interest rate at which the RBI lends money to other banks. Changing this rate makes loans cheaper or more expensive for everyone, influencing spending in the economy. Question 12. Garba, which was recently added to UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage, is a traditional dance form from which Indian state? Option A. Punjab. Option B. Rajasthan. Option C. Gujarat. Option D. Maharashtra. Easy to answer. Try to answer. The correct answer is Gujarat. Garba is that beautiful and energetic dance you see during Navratri, where people dance in circles. It comes from Gujarat and has now been recognized by UNESCO as a valuable part of the world's cultural heritage, which is a huge honor. Question 13. What does UPI, India's Revolutionary Instant Payment System, stand for? Option A. Universal Payment Interface. Option B. Unified Payments Interface. Option C. Unique Payment Identification. Option D. Uniform Payments Infrastructure. Let's see if you can get this one. The correct answer is Unified Payments Interface. We use it every day. UPI is the magic that lets you pay someone instantly just by scanning a QR code or using their phone number, without needing their bank account number or IFSC code. It connects all our bank accounts into one simple system. Question 14. The Cellar Tunnel, inaugurated recently, provides all-weather connectivity to which strategic region? Option A. Ladakh. Option B. Tawang, Arunachal Pradesh. Option C. Spiti Valley, Himachal Pradesh. Option D. Gangotri, Uttarakhand. Now, take a moment to think about your answer. The correct answer is Tawang, Arunachal Pradesh. High in the mountains of Arunachal Pradesh, the road to the border town of Tawang used to get blocked by snow in winter. This new cellar tunnel goes under a high mountain pass, ensuring that our army and supplies can reach the strategic area near the China border anytime, in any weather. Question 15. INS Vikrant, which was recently commissioned into the Indian Navy, is the nation's first. Option A. Nuclear-powered submarine. Option B. Stealth frigate. Option C. Indigenously built aircraft carrier. Option D. Destroyer with hypersonic missiles. What's your guess? The correct answer is indigenously built aircraft carrier. This is a massive achievement for India. An aircraft carrier is like a floating city and airbase. For the first time ever, India has designed and built one of these huge, complex warships all on its own. It's a huge symbol of our Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India goal. Question 16. The Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, PMJAY, is primarily a scheme for Option A. Providing free education to girls. Option B. Promoting skill development among youth. Option C. Providing health insurance coverage. Option D. Building affordable housing for the urban poor. Now, take a moment to think about your answer. The correct answer is providing health insurance coverage. Think of it as a health safety net for millions of families. This scheme provides poor and vulnerable families with a health insurance cover of up to 5 lakh rupees per year. This helps them get hospital treatment for serious illnesses without facing a massive financial crisis. Question 17. What is the primary focus of the Namami Gange program? Option A. Interlinking of rivers. Option B. Conservation and rejuvenation of the river Ganga. Option C. Promotion of inland waterways. Option D. Construction of dams for hydroelectricity. What's your guess? The correct answer is conservation and rejuvenation of the river Ganga. The Namami Gange program is a massive mission to clean up and protect our holy river Ganga. The main goals are to stop pollution, like sewage and industrial waste, from entering the river and to revive its natural, clean state. Question 18. India is a member of the Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, Quad. Which of the following countries is not a member? Option A. USA. Option B. Japan. Option C. Australia. Option D. United Kingdom. Let's see if you can get this one. The correct answer is United Kingdom. The Quad is a group of 4 democratic countries, India, the USA, Japan, and Australia. Think of them as a team working together to ensure peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific region, which is the vast sea area connecting the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Question 19. The power of judicial review in the Indian Constitution allows the Supreme Court to Option A. Appoint judges to high courts. Option B. Advise the President on legal matters. Option C. Examine the constitutionality of any law. Option D. Pardon criminals in special cases. Now, take a moment to think about your answer. The correct answer is examine the constitutionality of any law. This is like having a referee for laws. If the government passes a law, the Supreme Court has the power to check if that law follows the rules of our Constitution. If the court finds the law unconstitutional, it can strike it down, essentially cancelling it. Question 20. The Paris Agreement is a landmark international accord that primarily deals with Option A. Nuclear disarmament. Option B. Combating terrorism. Option C. Climate change mitigation. Option D. Global trade regulations. Easy to answer. Try to answer. The correct answer is climate change mitigation. This one is all about protecting our planet. The Paris Agreement is a global deal where almost every country agreed to work together to fight climate change. The main goal is to reduce greenhouse gas emissions to keep the planet's temperature from rising to dangerous levels. Question 21. The Suez Canal, a critical waterway for global trade, connects which 2 bodies of water? Option A, Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean. Option B, Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean. Option C, Mediterranean Sea and Red Sea. Option D, Black Sea and Mediterranean Sea. Do you know the answer? The correct answer is Mediterranean Sea and Red Sea. The Suez Canal is a man-made shortcut for ships. Before it was built, ships going from Europe to Asia had to travel all the way around Africa. This canal cuts through Egypt to connect the Mediterranean Sea with the Red Sea, saving thousands of kilometers and weeks of travel time. Question 22. Which country is the newest member to join the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO? Option A, Ukraine. Option B, Finland. Option C, Sweden. Option D, Austria. Easy to answer. Try to answer. The correct answer is Sweden. NATO is a military alliance of North American and European countries. If one member is attacked, all others come to its aid. Due to regional security concerns, Sweden recently decided to join this alliance, officially becoming its 32nd member in March 2024. Question 23. The Dandi March, or Salt Satyagraha, was a major act of non-violent civil disobedience initiated by Mahatma Gandhi against Option A, the British tax on salt. Option B, the partition of Bengal. Option C, the Rowlatt Act. Option D, the mandatory cultivation of indigo. Now, take a moment to think about your answer. The correct answer is the British tax on salt. Back then, the British had a law that people couldn't make their own salt and had to buy it from the government with a heavy tax. To protest this unfair law, Gandhiji and his followers walked over 380 kilometers to the sea at Dandi to make their own salt. This simple act of defiance inspired millions across India. Question 24. What does the term repo rate in banking refer to? Option A, the rate at which banks lend to their customers. Option B, the rate at which RBI lends money to commercial banks. Option C, the interest rate on fixed deposits. Option D, the rate at which banks park their surplus funds with RBI. Now, take a moment to think about your answer. The correct answer is the rate at which RBI lends money to commercial banks. Think of the RBI as the main bank for all other banks. When commercial banks like SBI or HDFC need money for a short time, they borrow it from the RBI. The interest rate that the RBI charges them for this loan is called the repo rate. It's a key tool to manage the country's economy. Question 25. The lithium triangle, known for having over half of the world's lithium reserves, is located on which continent? Option A, Africa. Option B, Australia. Option C, Asia. Option D, South America. Easy to answer. Try to answer. The correct answer is South America. Lithium is the super important metal needed for all our rechargeable batteries, in phones, laptops, and electric cars. A huge amount of the world's lithium is found in a region in South America that covers parts of 3 countries, Argentina, Bolivia, and Chile. This area is famously called the Lithium Triangle. Question 26. What was the main objective of Project Cheetah, under which cheetahs were translocated to Kuno National Park? Option A. To study the animal's behavior in captivity. Option B. To establish a viable cheetah metapopulation in India. Option C. To promote tourism in Madhya Pradesh. Option D. To train the animals for military use. Do you know the answer? The correct answer is to establish a viable cheetah metapopulation in India. Cheetahs used to live in India but were hunted to extinction here. Project Cheetah is a bold attempt to bring them back. Cheetahs were brought from Africa to Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh with the hope that they will breed and establish a healthy, self-sustaining population in the wild once again. Question 27. The term unicorn, often used in business news, refers to Option A publicly listed company with a valuation over $1 billion. Option B, a government-owned enterprise making high profits. Option C, a privately held startup company with a valuation over $1 billion. Option D, a company that has a monopoly in its sector. Easy to answer, try to answer. The correct answer is a privately held startup company with a valuation over $1 billion. Just like the mythical animal, a unicorn, company is something rare and special. It's a term used for a new startup company that isn't listed on the stock market yet, that has grown so fast that it's valued at over $1 billion. Unicorn. Question 28. Who holds the constitutional power to declare a national emergency in India? Option A, the Prime Minister. Option B, the Chief Justice of India. Option C, the President of India. Option D, the Parliament. What's your guess? The correct answer is the President of India. In our country, the ultimate power to declare a national emergency, during situations like war or armed rebellion, rests with the President. However, the President can't just decide this on their own, they can only do it after receiving a formal, written recommendation from the Prime Minister and their cabinet. Question 29. Which of the following is an example of a direct tax in India? Option A, Goods and Services Tax, GST. Option B, Customs Duty. Option C, Excise Duty. Option D, Income Tax. Do you know the answer? The correct answer is income tax. A. Direct tax is one you pay directly to the government from your own pocket, and you can't pass the burden to someone else. Income tax is the perfect example, it's deducted directly from your salary. On the other hand, GST is an indirect tax, because the shopkeeper collects it from you and then pays the government. Question 30. The G20 is an international forum for the governments and central bank governors from Option A, the 20 poorest countries. Option B, 19 countries and the European Union. Option C, the 20 largest militaries. Option D, 20 countries with the highest population. Let's see if you can get this one. The correct answer is 19 countries and the European Union. The G20 is a club of the world's most powerful economies. It includes 19 major countries like India, USA, China, Russia, plus the European Union as a single bloc. They meet to discuss and cooperate on big global issues like the economy, climate change, and trade. Recently, the African Union was also added as a member.